Hello again. So it's been a while since I recorded something. So it's been 12 and a half years since the operation. It's flown by. Um, in general, feeling good. Recently got into playing table tennis, which is great fun. There's no impact involved. And if you take it relatively seriously, then it's pretty good exercise as well. So that's really good. Also, at the end of last summer, September, we went to the States for 2.5 weeks on holiday. So long flights involved, a lot of traveling around, a lot of activities, but no problems, no issues, no pain. Well, virtually no pain. I mean, there's always a little twinge here and there, not every day, but most days. But yeah, it's perfectly manageable. Still going to the osteopath. It's one that does proper adjustments, not one of these ones that just holds your head and pokes your stomach for a bit. I go every 3 months, so it keeps me straightened up. But yeah, I do still get sort of longer episodes of more serious pain if I fall into bad habits or do certain activities. So, for example, bad habits if I'm not walking enough. So I was, for a period of time, I was cycling to work every day because it's quick and easy. It takes like 10 minutes. But yeah, realized that I really do get a lot of benefit from walking to work, which takes about 25 minutes. So I've been walking a lot more recently. Listen to a podcast on the way, it's good. And walking back, of course, afterwards. For the bad habits, if I'm not doing my exercise or stretches, especially if I'm not walking. So I've got a routine. There are, well, a bunch of routines. There are in other videos I've done of different exercises that I can do. Or if I'm at work and I'm in too many meetings, or I end up sat down for too long, I need to get up at minimum every hour, preferably more often. Not always possible when you're in meetings, of course. And also if I'm not going swimming. So swimming always helps. So if I don't do any, if I'm doing all of those bad habits, not walking, not doing my exercises, sitting down too much, and not swimming regularly, then I'll end up in trouble. But as long as I'm doing a couple of those, then it's pretty much okay. Ideally, I'd be walking, swimming, exercises, and not sitting down too long, but sometimes it's just not possible. There are a few things that I've realized that I simply can't do, not for any period of time. Riding a motorcycle. So just over a year ago for New Year, I had a little moped and was riding around Barcelona at night to celebrate the New Year. And the next day as well, going around to visit a few monuments and stuff. But unfortunately, yeah, following that, I had 2 or 3 weeks of sharpish pain. So I think I'm going to have to accept that that's not a suitable activity. Also, about a couple of months ago, I thought I'd try a different form of exercise. So I bought a couple of boxing gloves. Thought I'm not going to get in fights or anything, of course, but thought just like hitting a punch bag that might be okay. I did like 3 sessions of 15 to 20 minutes each, and suddenly started getting pretty bad pain again in the lumbar area as usual. And yeah, I spoke to the osteopath about it, and apparently it's like the rebound when you hit the bag. It basically passes through your arm, down your body, and carries on going until it gets to something that doesn't move, i.e. the floor. So that force is passing through my back, and yeah, it couldn't cope. So that's another one off the list. And yeah, what else? Oh yeah, any sort of any cleaning activities that involve too much bending or too much sort of overreaching, I need to try and avoid them as well, which is good news, of course. So yeah, that's where we are. Life is generally pretty good. Not being restricted too much. You know, there's obviously a lot of things I can't do, but there's a lot of things I can do as well. So yeah, I think I can be thankful. New objective is to lose some weight because I'm currently about 7 kilos over what I would like to be. I'm up to 77 at the moment. Yeah, main problem there is beer and probably bread and cheese, pizza, that kind of thing. But yeah, the point is the lower my weight, then the better my back is, I think. Anyway, so that's the objective at the moment. And yeah, that's about all. So hope this is of interest to someone. Hope it helps someone. Remember, I'm not a doctor. I'm not giving advice here. I'm just telling you how my experience has been since that operation 12.5 years ago. Okay.